Okay, so let's go ahead and create some increment and decrement actions in the cart servlet. And to do that, I'm going to use the category servlet as kind of a template. I'm just going to grab this post method and copy that. Go to the cart servlet. We do not have a post method here. We have a get method. So sure, I'll take all of those. And let's see, this is cart, so I want to add increments and decrements to these. There's my post. I'm going to need this cart stuff. Instead of add to cart, though, I'm going to go ahead and just to do something a little bit different, I'm going to switch on user path. Alright, and I'm going to use case statements. So case increments. I'm going to do one thing. And case decrement, I'm going to do another thing. And let's see. I'm not going to do a user path just in both cases. I'm going to go back to the cart page. In fact, in all cases, I'm going to go back to the cart page. I'm just going to add a default. And the default is just going to say break. And typically, I just put breaks in there because I usually do want to break. After each statement, I don't want to fall through. So let's see. So to increment, we've got a user path object, we've got a session object, and we've got a cart object. All right. And create a cart if you don't have one yet. Let's see, should I do that? No, I obviously have a cart. I'm on the cart page. I think it is safe to assume that. All right. We don't have a book DAO here. We just really need a shopping cart. Okay. But we do care about this book ID. Okay. So I want to find book by book ID, and instead of adding item, just increment that. I think I do. I think I want to do this same thing with the book ID. So I don't have a book DAO here, so I'm going to use the category servlet as an example for this too. And I'm just going to go in my init. Don't need a category DAO, I just need a book DAO, so I'll just stick with what I need. I'll copy that. The cart servlet, that is a field, private instance variable. And in the init class, I'm going to get a handle to the application context, which is my singleton. Copy that. Cart servlet. Boom, boom. Yes, I do want the application context in there. I don't want the category DAO in there. All right, so that is my init method. And now I have the book DAO. I don't need this. I believe I have the session. I don't need this add to cart stuff. I'm just going to put that in my increment method. So I do have this book ID coming in from the form, from my increment form. And if book ID is empty, book DAO, find that. Instead of add item, I'm just going to say increment. All right, and I'm going to copy this, and I'm going to paste it here, and instead of saying increment, I'm going to say decrement. All right, and those will both return to the cart page. And because I created these methods in the shopping cart increment and decrement, I shouldn't be able to increment over 100 or over 99, and I shouldn't be able to decrement below 0. So let's go ahead and see if this works now. All right, redeploy. And should go back to 0. Let's look at the cart. And I thought we took care of that, but possibly not. Hopefully that is what I think it is. And yes, it is. It's the use bean. All right, let's redeploy again. Go back. Go back to the beginning. Your cart is empty. Fantastic. What happens when I continue shopping? It goes back to this this no category situation. Fine, whatever. I'm not going to worry about that right now. And I just added a few things to my cart. Okay, now if I go to my cart. So the question is, can I hit the Hobbit? And look at that. Isn't that nice? So now I should be able to hit this one and it will disappear. That's awesome. And I think I've got things working, so I should be able to get back to 0. And your cart is empty. Fantastic. Okay, folks, I think we're going to call that one a success for now. There might be a few other requirement tweaks in the project, but I'm sure I will talk about those as they come up. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you in the next video.